For anyone curious enough, in the last video when I said see ya, I actually winked. I feel really weird about doing that.
Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
Oh my god!
Master Norbert?
Me? Why, I'm still going through a period
Parole.
of transformation.
Wallace made friends? Wallace made
Why
friends?
don't you tell everyone how you were released from jail so quickly?
Oh yeah, we put him there, didn't
Selling
we?
cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards are both heinous crimes.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle, you know.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation, no?
Yes, you knew that too?
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
I
Do
mean,
you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
you sure?
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
That's what friends do,
Looks
man.
like things are getting heated. I think we'd better get out of here.
But oh my god, Wallace made friends. Now let's go talk to my girl. Serval, I'm here to kidnap you and take you.
Serval's about to start singing.
Fuck yeah. Serval, Serval,
Ready
Serval.
for a great show. Let's get started.
Bitch, you don't even have a mic.
Heartbeats will shake me.
So rules can't break me.
Crack the sound and let your soul be free.
Lightning strikes right off the wall. Let yourself fall into it all.
Even if they paid me, I wouldn't be able to do this. Even if they paid me. Like, I would not be able. Japad? Who's that? Ooh! Gary? What's up with you?
Gertie! It's
Gertie.
been too long.
Oh yeah, Gertie!
Ah, is that little March? What brings you this way? I heard you left to go travel the galaxy. Oh, you're here for the Soulworm Festival, right?
Yup,
The
yup.
atmosphere is like no other.
The Supreme Guard invited us.
Silly me, where are my manners? Grab yourselves a sun cake each. Get them while they're hot.
Hey,
Aw.
that's not fair. Get to the back of the line. Ever heard of first come, first served?
Ever heard of nepotism?
Show a little respect. If it weren't for these two, we'd be eating geomarrow by now.
Ha. Ha.
Take a look at those
Respect, boy!
beauties. These are the best sun cakes I've made all day.
Hell yeah, thank you,
Wow,
Gertie.
They smell so good. They look so crispy and crunchy. I think I'm in love.
Well,
Thank
don't
you,
wait for them
Paimon.
to get cold now.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
March.
sweethearts. I'd best see to these other customers before their hunger gets the better of them. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem, Gertie. If we have problem with them, just call over. I can beat someone up for you. And you do there. Respect my authority.
Taking a stroll could be so tiring. Say,
Bro,
I think
bro,
we
you
should
just walked
probably
around.
pay Branya a visit.
Fucking
After all, she
princess.
was the one who invited us here. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
Well, let's have a little walk around. I don't want to interrupt Pela. But I do want to interrupt our boy Japad.
The
Jeppy.
Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew.
Why not? Who
hope
else
you
could
have a
it be?
smooth journey.
You guys have one
I
city.
should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Well, that's okay. Okay, let's head to Clifford Fort. In the name of preservation. Woo! Oh, Topper. Paler?
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter.
The previous
However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
Alright. Go. You guys put
Oh,
an X on
looks
this
like we
planet.
have some visitors.
I'll straight up
Bronya.
fight you.
And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme
Oh
Guardian.
my gosh, she has an earpiece.
If Eurelo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
Yeah, okay, but listen, IPC cut
You've made
away
yourself clear,
this
Miss
planet.
Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
No, I want to make an argument here. I straight up want to make an argument here. Eureno 6 was cut away from the IPC by the IPC. IPC cut them away. They could have stayed. They could have fought the Fragmentum. They could have fought the Eternal Freeze. But instead of that, they left the planet that was within their jurisdiction. They just left it. They just wrote it off as uninhabitable, dead, gone. They didn't even check if there are still people there. That means you already wrote off the fucking debt. You wrote it off as lost. It's gone. Fucking zero. No one to put the debt on. If a guy if a guy gets lost, okay, somebody got lost and they had debt and it became considered that this person is just gone, they're just dead. But like 50 years later, we found out that they were not dead. They in fact survived and managed to have children, and those children had children, and now those grandchildren came out. They came back to society and were like, yeah, but our grandfather wasn't dead. He was very much alive for the next like 47 years. That debt he had, it's gone. It's fucking cleared. You won't be forcing it on those kids, on those grandchildren. That's the same fucking situation. IPC decided, no, this person's gone. Out the fucking window you go. So the debt is gone. You can't be just showing up and like, hey, you know the debt we decided to forget about? Well, we want you to pay it, and we can't write it off. Even though we did it once. What the fuck, Topaz?
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the
Oh no, they're not.
cooperative.
If you try to take their
I'm
money,
sorry
they will
our
not be
business got
cooperative.
in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything alright, Bronya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
Yeah.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd
we were
planned
not
a
for
special
business.
reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC.
Yeah.
There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival.
I only heard.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is.
Debt
I'm
collector.
sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarillo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers.
Rather than help.
Those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster.
Oh, fuck off.
It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's
Bro, and they left it for
ridiculous.
700 years.
And
People
what's
who
with the
made that
timing?
freaking
What took them so long to
loan.
get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
Yeah, fuck IPC.
According to
Again.
her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed.
Yeah, they should have shown up 280 years
IPC
ago.
deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost.
Yeah, so it's already written
It
off.
wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved
That amount is written
IPC
off.
discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
Oh, brother, I'm hating IPC more
The
and more.
interest,
How much?
astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers.
Bitch.
Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Bruh.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Looks like we'll have to intervene.
Right. We need to figure out how to help them. The IPC is too big and powerful. Even if Bronya steps in, it'll be hard for her to resolve the situation.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do.
Oh, I've dealt with
But
them
if
in
the
the past.
records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When
I'll
friends
try
in
my
need,
best.
The Nameless will always be at their side.
Doing a Riz face. let's have a
Yeah,
chat with Topaz.
After all, this girl here is a pretty good negotiator.
Oh hell yeah, I have
Thank you
experience.
so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble.
I already beat IPC
While
negotiations
you're out
once.
looking for Topaz,
Kicked them the fuck out
we'll
of
see if I can think of a
Lofu.
strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Well, we'll discuss our strategy and see what we can do about Topaz next time. And Payla, what the you were outside. Ah. See ya.